Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Chantal. So today I am so excited to be able to reveal this latest Bali Villa project. It is ready. We still have a few things to get it Airbnb ready, but in terms of the design, it is all done and I am so happy with it. If you want to learn more about the process of designing a space for profit, then I do have a course that is launching soon. Check the caption for more details. But without further ado, let's get into it.
And if you haven't done already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that notification bell for new video releases.
No good.
Over the past couple of months, we've been working on this project. We've gone through ups and downs, highs and lows, adventures as per usual, but we have finished. I'm going to give you a walkthrough, reminding you of what the space was like before and what it's looking like now. So let's start with the exterior. This was originally an all-white villa, which had its charm, but we wanted to bring in some warmth. So we took that white, we added some pink and rust hues. We added a bamboo canopy, as you can see there, to add some protection from the heat and the rain. Added some furniture. This was a stump that they used for the pool access, and we just jazzed it up, created a table, a little cozy picnic area, and it became a lot more beautiful as well as functional. Obviously, plants are the way to bring life and energy into the garden. So we spruced up this little area here, which is basically just disguising the understairs area, which was quite unsightly, and then added a pocket here. This beautiful corner has been enhanced by this collection of antique planters and plants, and the whole space just looks so much more welcoming and inviting. These sun lounges are actually vintage and they add so much charm to the space. Converted this villa from a 2-bedroom villa to 2 1-bedroom apartments, and this is the space downstairs. As you can see, very bland, very white, and the goal really was to make this into a really beautiful, cozy, relaxing space. We used texture on the walls to really warm it up, and we could have just painted that in this colour, it still would have been beautiful, but adding the texture to the walls adds another layer of coziness in my opinion. We've gone for a Moroccan inspired aesthetic. I wouldn't say it's a Moroccan apartment, but you can see from some of the choices we've made in the furniture, the coffee table, that has those details, use of the arches, the pillows, the rug. Using those things gave it a sense of direction into that Moroccan inspired look and just ensured that the space worked cohesively. This is the smaller of the 2 apartments, as it has a small little office at the back, so we've really kept the furnishings quite simple. These arches just add a really beautiful architectural feature, just enough to be able to display a photo, a print that you can see there, and a couple of items which just enhance the space even further. We got that really beautiful round table from a vintage shop, and it adds so much charm to that little corner. It helps to bring in some much needed character into the room. For the bedroom, again, this is what it was looking like, really all white. We had these pendants, which we used as inspiration really for the whole Moroccan inspired aesthetic. And this is the end result. We really wanted to go dramatic and bold in the bedroom. So not only did we paint that back wall black, but we also painted the ceiling and the ceiling rose. What I really love about this bedroom is the small details. So that, detailed arch that you can see above the bed. We also have coving around the ceiling, which really, makes that so neat and tidy. I really want to do that in all my projects now. And that beautiful ceiling rose that you can see there. Really small details, but all together just make the space look really refined and polished. Really love these benches that I found. We used them at the foot of the bed. They just add so much interest really in an already beautiful room. A quick look at what the bathroom was like before. Surprise, surprise, all white. But I really didn't want to go overkill with the bathroom because it was already such a beautiful space. So we've added in a feature wall here using teal, and it has an overtone of metallic gold. Added in these beautiful pendants, and on the main walls just used a really light grey with a very soft texture. So really very subtle, but looks beautiful against that more bolder teal and metallic wall. The big full-length rattan mirror is a great use of this space because we all need a full-length mirror, and really that was all that we did in the bathroom. You know, there's no point in reinventing the wheel if something is already working. So just adding a couple of things in that are just going to enhance the space even further was all that was needed. Upstairs, this was an open plan space with no windows, no doors. I think it was originally intended to be like a kind of a rooftop room, and we have transformed this into a fully functional one-bedroom apartment. There are lots of things that are similar with the upstairs apartment and downstairs apartments, but there are also subtle differences. It might not be that obvious, but we've used a bigger sofa upstairs because it is a bigger room. We don't have that office at the end, so it's a much bigger space. We've used a bigger sofa, we've used a bigger piece of art to really make use of that wall space, and we have this beautiful vintage piece because we had the room to be able to add something there. I love this piece, like it adds so much character, and I love the shape of it. Again, goes with our Moroccan aesthetic. And I've just been able to add a couple of little things, a couple of little touches to really enhance that. Not overkill, just a few little things which bring in some character into the room. Differences with the upstairs space is that we've used a bench rather than a dining table, and this is because we had the space to be able to do that. We had the space to be able to have something wider, and it felt like a good kind of fit for this room. These kitchen cabinets came out so beautiful. So before it was just kind of open, but using that rattan has added the warmth that this space really needed. We still probably need to add a couple more things to the shelves. I am waiting for my IKEA delivery, and also I do want to add some curtains up here because they do give it that kind of refined finish look, but they just haven't come in time. But you can get a sense of where we're going with the space. Tables, I think, are one of my favorite things in the room. I'm so glad that I was able to find them. They just really fit perfectly. And also this sideboard, I actually had that made. I showed the guys a photo of what I wanted. I said, can you make this? And they were like, yeah. One thing I love about being Bali, they can do anything. The upstairs bedroom, very similar layout, only you can access the bedroom from the lounge area. But the thing about this room is this view. It's so beautiful. And again, we've gone for a very similar dramatic look, that black on the ceiling and on the back of the wall there. We've used the same furniture, that rattan bed, those bedside tables, but we've just changed it up in terms of the soft furnishings. Put it out there. Look, I think sourcing is my superpower. I think those cushions are just perfect for this room. And the whole, black and the naturals are a perfect kind of framed for that beautiful, beautiful view out of the window. So yeah, lots of things are similar. Actually, in this room, we do have a little desk because we don't have the office, and we've just been able to find something that fits perfectly into this little corner. The other thing that's different is the rug. So really just subtle changes, but I think they give each room its own kind of identity. The bathroom upstairs is very similar. We've used the same effect on the walls. We've used the same mirrors. Similar but different shaped lighting. This bathroom has 2 double showers instead of the 1 bath. But apart from that, very, very similar. Now all the design elements are completed, it's time for us to get the place ready for Airbnb. But I think I'm gonna leave this for another day. If you have any questions about the whole process of putting a property onto the rental market and the steps and the things that we need to do for that, let me know and I'll be sure to include them in that video. Know what you think of the completed space, and if there's any questions that you want me to cover, I might do a separate video on the budget, anything like that, just let me know. Alright, well thanks for watching, stay tuned because I have some really exciting projects coming up, and until next time, catch you soon.